Welcome to another live lesson by QF Academy. We really appreciate your trust and support. It is a pleasure to serve you during this challenging time. Before we get started, I'd like to invite you to apply our beautiful summer intensive training that we designed it just for you. The program will consist with virtual training and in-person training. It will be from July 13th through August 15th. 5 weeks of intensive training, 5 days a week, 6 hours a day. Please look at the link below. You will find all the information you need. Please know that the teachers will be our full-time, beautiful QF teachers along with international renowned guest teachers. It's going to be an exciting summer for you. Please apply. We're looking forward to working with you. Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to QF Academy's virtual classroom. My name is Runqiao. I'm the artistic director of the school. I'm going to give you a classical ballet class along with the beautiful Madame Regina Martin. We're both going to work together and hopefully give you a beautiful experience. Let's start. Get the position. Let's do reverence. Let's start with both hands on the bar. We do 1, plie 2, double 3, and 4. On the support. 5, 6, 7, and 8 to the back. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Last time 5 and 6, 7. This time let's do port de bras. Start at 8. We do 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 5, 6, 7 and 8. 2 to the side. Accent in. And 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and right arm to the leg. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way back. 7, come back. 8, 4 to the side, and in, and in, and in. And 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And we finish. Okay. Let's start. Great. Let's do plie, please. In first position. To the knee plie, simple. We do 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Grand plie 6, 7 and 8. Forward 2, 3 and 4. Just for me, I want to stop at the first position. 1 and 2, position 3. Arm travel 4. Pull the bra back 6, 7, 8. Second position, same thing. We do 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Up here, 6, 7, 8. One more forward. And 2, 3 and 4. Back. And 6, 7, 4. Back. To the knee plie. 1, 2, 3, 4. Both shoulders reach back. 6 and 7, 8. On top of your head. Grand plie. 2, 3 and 4. This time, pull the bra to the side. And 6, 7 and 8. Repeat 1, 2, 3, 4. All the way to the back. 6, 7, 8. Lift higher. Grand plie. 2 and 3 and 4. The other side. Make sure the shoulders down. Open. And finish. Okay. Alright. One thing very important with the knee plie. You wanted to do one concept as absolutely as deep as possible. Yeah? Without lifting the heels. Second position, difference between the knee plie. Knee does not go over the knee toes. Yeah? That's your knee plie in second position. Grand plie, down. Make sure your hips directly down and not back. Okay? Alright. First position, please. Wonderful. All right, now we're a little calmer. Let's do it about one time from fifth position. We do. And fit, and fit, and turn your front forward, turn your back, and we do triplet. 1, 2, 3, and plie, in, and heel, and 2, heel, and 2, fit, 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 coup de pied, fit front, coup de pied, fit back. Reverse, 2, 1, 2, watch my head, and back, and front. 1, 2, 3, coup de pied. Be decisive, attempt timing. 1, 2, 3, and down, fit, head back. 1, 2, 4, and 4, fit, 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 and back, and front, and finish. Okay? Nice and clear, no extra movement, especially when the tendu come in. To fifth position, you want to pull up to avoid this. Okay? Very common issue with tendus. Okay? From very beginning, you need to fortify the fifth position, and I pull up so I don't do this. Okay? Preparation. Make sure when you go to the side, tendu, now watch when you put your heel down, shift your weight, your torso in its entirety. Push it back in its entirety. So this is the opportunity for us to get ready for what? For the eventual turn in the center. So what you don't want to do is distort this beautiful connection between your hip and your shoulder. Yeah? Really, it's very mechanical, this moment. You see? Like that. Okay? Alright. Let's go to the left side, please. Let's do one more. I just want to do a little bit faster toners. One more faster. Four to the front. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Side, 5 and 6 and in. Back and 2 and 4. Side and 2, in. Continue on one more time with the arms. We do 1, 2, with the treble, 3 and 4. Open 5, 6, in, treble arm, 1, 2, 3, 4, side. I like to do a photograph forward, photograph back, and to the side, follow the hand, reach out, plie, susu, balance. All that nuance has to be there, okay? No one step sacrifice for another. Everything, head, arm, shoulders, hip, legs, feet, everything as a whole package, okay? All right, let's do toners, please. Very good. Now, if you had to pay attention earlier not to roll this hip, in this combination is a test. Even more so, the bottom push forward as a support. One of the common mistake also in faster toning from the side, it will allow this to happen, especially to the back. To the front, it's fine. We're not going to do this. It's harder, right? To the front, front is fine. To the back, oftentimes, look at my heel. This little circle, it will cause you later on in the center. Okay? Squeeze. Essentially, you're passing first position and squeeze into the back foot. Pay attention to that. Okay? All right. Let's go to the left side, please.
Now we're ready for shifting. Let's do it. Let's do this. We do it. One on quad each. We do it. One, side, back, side, and balance one. 1, 2, 3. 2, 2, 3. Quick PKs. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Make sure the last one doesn't go to the front. And 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Fifth. Balance circle. Double. Balance circle. And balance 1. 1, 2, front. 2, 2, back. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Reverse. Arm. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Don't rush the arm. 7, finish it. Now we come back to preparation position. Okay? Alright. Couple things very important. Hold your feet. Hold your feet. Hold your feet. Hold your feet. Balance wall starts with the tendu. Tendu up. Tendu. Tendu up. So I scrape the floor. It's like you mopping something on the floor like this. What I don't want to see or feel you doing is just airborne. Nothing touch the floor like this. Not correct. On the floor, on the floor, on the floor. Lots of friction on the floor. Okay? If you're airborne, there are two things happen. Neither are good. One, you're bending the knees. The other, your hips up. If your hips down, knees straight, you're going to make a friction with the floor. Okay? Alright. Ready? So comfortable. I want to explain to you why it's comfortable. The ballet is so hard already. It's very difficult. Every day, sweat every day. Winter, summer, every day. Diligent work. Every little thing. In an environment like this, you want the combination to be logical, to make sense, and the music to help. I can be completely honest with you. If I don't have Miss Regina, I don't think we can do this. It doesn't work. It'll be very challenging, okay? Now, if we have this beautiful music with us, you have to be musical. Absolutely on the music, especially here. 3, 4, and. This and has to happen. And. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, stay. If you're late for the last brush, there's nothing can happen for this. Dissect the music perfectly. Then the combination makes sense, it will be comfortable for you. Okay? Quotation mark, comfortable. But it's true. Yeah, I feel it's true. Let's do rondation. Let's do in preparation, first position. 5, élongé, 6, plie, 7, 8, and done. Rondation with 1, 2, 3, and 4. Leave your head. 5, left side, 6, 7, and 8. Plie, 1, alles gone, 2. No question, yeah? 2. Arabesque, 3, extra rondation, 4, and jeté, double, and grand rondation, élongé. To the back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fourth, first. 5, see yourself, and 6, 7, and 8. Clear. 1, 2, 3, 4, and down. Grand rondation. Single, and grand rondation. 5th. Continue on. Circle, 2, 3, and 4. Forward, 5, 6, 7, and 8. To the back. And 2, 3, and 4. Reach back. And 6, 7, and 8. Turning to the side. Just the one shallow circle photograph. Not the whole bit, just the upper body. 2, 3, and 4. Élongé. 5, and 6, 7, 8. Balance. 2, 3, 4, 5. And finish. I mean balance. Let the hand go. Yeah? See what your body can do. It's Friday. We're going to have to challenge ourselves. Okay? Ready? So wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. Beautiful. Beautiful. 1, 2, 3, 4. And rondation. Single. Rondation. The whole thing reverse. Make sure you have 4th position, stay in plie, leave your head, 4th, stay in plie, leave head, 1, 2, 3, extra 4, and rondation. Rondation. Circle, port de bras, tendu, forward, up, and. Circle, port de bras, tendu back, both shoulder reach, relevant, and the beautiful little port de bras. Plie. Alles go. Balance, 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 balance. And 2. I'm going to try this as hard as possible. And so should you. Okay? First position. so comfortable. When you do something hard, you have to tell yourself, it was so good, so good. Instead of saying, oh my God, that was hard. It was so hard in my life. Don't say that. You change the language. You said, it was so good. It helps. It's positivity translated to energy. Okay, so that's really my advice to all students. Don't think, oh, it's hard. Oh my God. No, it's so good. Really great. We're going to do the left side. Okay? All right. Shall we do the left side? Okay. First position. Great. You're getting there? You're not getting warm? Excellent. Let's do Huru, fondue démo. Éloigné, coup de pied. Look at my head. Not coup de pied. It doesn't make sense. Coup de pied. Head. Fondue, sun. Éloigné. Coup de pied. Fondue, arabesque. Éloigné. Coup de pied. Back. Round the jambe. Soutien nu. Round the jambe to the back. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, back, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And round the jambe all the way back. Soutien nu, back. We come back where we were. And we're done. Okay, so 1, 2, most important step is on 3. 3, 4. 4 is sharp. Go to the side, same thing. Back, plie. Soutien nu. Back, plie. Plie. Front, plie. 1, all the way back. And up front. Okay? 45 degrees or above 45. Important element. A lot of people say this. Fondue is never supposed to be that high. Fondue is supposed to be 45 degrees. Very important area before we go up to 90. Okay? Don't forget, we're not in 90 yet. We're at the 45 degrees. But the criteria for the leg to be 45 is your hip cannot tilt so much when you go to the back. You don't have to. At 45 degrees, look at my hip. You see? The hip doesn't move. The hip doesn't move. The hip is vertical. Very important. Okay? All right. Let's try it, please. The very last lift before you come down has to be dealt with. It's a breath. You have to inhale. You have to inhale. You must. If you exhale, it absolutely doesn't work. For students, please think of this. Take in oxygen. It works. Yeah, take oxygen because the breathing itself, it's a movement. Inhale, leg. Now we can finish. Okay, very nice. Left side, please. Same thing, we just start the left side and do the whole thing. Maybe this time your leg can be a little bit higher. Okay, just a little bit higher. Not 90, above 45. Okay? Stretch both calves. Let's do it. We do from tendu, brush on one. We do 1, 2, and 3, 4. Again, from the back. 5, on the down 6, 7, 8. Third time. Umbrella. 1 and 2. 1, 2, 3. In front, in back, in front, 2. On the down. 1, on the down 2, 3. Simple fifth. out, 6, 7, and 8. This is hard, you guys. Arm relevant, nothing else but brushing, supporting leg down, and push the floor away. We do 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and back, in front, and back, and in. That's double, double, double already. And head, head, head. Okay? Alright. You have to think of progression in terms of energy and your expectation of your own legs. Progression. Energy has to start from 1, see? Just very simple. Very simple, on the own. Now escalate. 1. From this moment on, there's escalation. 1. Because oftentimes that's how music is written. The third phrase. Something changes. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And double, and double, and double. Bring your energy back, down to the ground, before you can build up again for the second turn. Okay? Otherwise, if you do a full-length ballet, you're not going to come out in the first prelude or the first act with that. You have to build. That's how the character builds. Yeah? Always the drama happens at the end of the first act, lead up to the second act. Yeah? You cannot have drama at the very beginning. It has to tell the story. This is the same thing. Create a progression. Okay? Alright, fifth position. Did you see how Mr. played? It makes sense. And our energy has to surrender to the music. Okay? That's how the technique builds in classical ballet. Okay? Ready? Please. Wonderful. Okay. Let's do it. Let's do it. 3 per direction. Front, front, side, 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 back, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, and 2, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, 8, back, 2, 3, side, 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 front, 2, 3, side, 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 arabesque, other side, dribble, and 1, and 2, and just the front, PT button 1, and 8, and okay, one more time. We do 3 each, 3 each, 3 each, 3. Then we do plie, second, plie, back, plie, all the way to the back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back, 2, 3. Side, 2, 3. Front, 2, 3. Side, 2, 3. Back, second, second, back, all the way front. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's mark these ones. Make sure. Just mark, okay, for me. Again, if I have to find a CD to match this combination, you can spend 15 minutes. Seriously, to match this. Okay? So it's just how important it is, a ballet class to be conducted properly. Of course, we have all restrictions. You know, finance, because it's expensive to have 2 teachers teach 1 class. I understand, but I just want to tell you, a proper ballet class needs to be taught by a live accompanist, in my opinion. Okay, so technique class has a live professional accompanist to work with the ballet teachers. That is absolutely essential. I have talked about this before. A 90-minute class will have to spend between 15 to 20 minutes to mess with the CD, MP3, what have you, Bluetooth, what have you. You still have to mess with it. It stops the flow of the class. While the time the teachers can have dialogue, instructions, corrections to the students, they have to mess with the machine. Even the most experienced teacher with the most advanced technology support still stops the flow of the class. Yeah? So I just want to tell you how the value of having an accompanist. All right, let's try, please. Good job, guys. All right, stretch the left calf. You see how far I move? There are times I'm doing the entire combination almost like a back bend to many people. I'm almost at the back bend, and that's correct. Because I need this leg to be completely free. I see this all the time. It doesn't work. You're not going to do a jeté this way. You do a jeté this way in order to go up. You're not going to do grand maman this way. Your grand maman's here. Consistent. Everything you do on the bar has to be consistent with the technical requirement when the bar is not there. Your body weight shift has to make sense to support the more advanced steps. Cabriole. We're not going to do cabriole this way. Yeah? Shoulders back. You can land perfectly. Okay? Let's try left side, please. let's do the Instagram. Stay where you are. Mr. Josh gonna change, restart. Okay, a few seconds. Stay put. Everyone else, stretch a little bit more.
Alright, back, I'll restart.
Start with crossing, face to bar, and leg, and just follow me. Yeah, just slow enough. Follow me, okay? Good. Left side, please. When you pull the rug back, hold on to whatever you have. I see some virtual classes when I taught, which is fantastic experience so far. I see some students have a very solid structure. So for those of you, all the way back. All the way back. Yeah? For those of you who have a less solid structure, be careful. But this is the back bend, has to be maximum. It's not just a pull-up rug. You have to go all the way back. Okay? Left. Very nice, guys. All right, let's do a lateral, please. Susu releve. Open. Away from the middle, 45 degrees. Develop it more simple. Arm leg come in together. Then arm reverse. Écarté derrière. And 6, 5, 7. Important right here. 8. Then we do 1, 2, 3, and 4. Penché. 5, and 6, 7. Écarté devant. And 8. Left side. 1, 2, 3, together, 4. And follow the hand. 6, 7, 8. 2 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 1 count forward. 5 and 6. Maybe this is number 7. And change to écarté devant on 7. Okay, so the last bit it goes, last 8 goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. This leg has to go higher before you can turn. That's the only way it's gonna work. Higher before you switch to écarté devant. Okay? Alright. Let's try it, please, with the feelings. Please. The port-de-bras can only work well if there's a feeling involved with the port-de-bras. And your épalement can only make sense and touch other people only because the shape of your head is when you inject your feeling to those movements and positions. Otherwise, it's mechanical. Otherwise, it doesn't work. Okay? All right, let's try. I felt something. I can't describe you to what. I cannot give you a detailed dissertation of how I felt in what measure, no. Because art is abstract. Feeling changes. When I hear the first note, there's something. It provoked something. Provoked. It ignites something. Then you use that to do the combination. Yeah, that's why people say we need art. We need art in our lives. Why? Because there is something tangible to hold on to. There is compassion, there's a hope, there's genuineness, there's authenticity about how we feel, because we can lie about how we feel. Yeah? So embrace those feelings and use it in your daily lives. Okay? This is much more than just a ballet class. I understand we have a lot of audience out there are using this class as almost a therapeutical method, and that's absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. That's what art's all about. Yeah? Good. All right, let's move forward. Let's do 1, 2. Look how deep I am. 2, 3, 4. 1, play here, 2, 3, 4. 1, play here, 2, 3, 4. Simple 1, play here, 2, 3, change, 4, right side. That's all. Okay? Ready? Perfect. We're done with the bar. Drink some water and collect ourselves. Take a deep breath and come to the center. Let's do a very simple adagio in the center. Let's do en face, right foot in front. We do passe à la seconde to the side. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And on the count of 5, you go to tendu et first 5. Plie 6, passe 7, fourth arabesque 8, and now we do 1 and 2, fifth position. Take a breath, 3, a single endilant turn, arm high fifth, and 5, plie 6, and 7, and 8, come back to our class. Okay? Now we'll do left side. We do 1 and 2, 3 and 4, and 5. Beautiful effacé devant. 5, and beautiful 6, leg turned out. 7, 8, and done. Leave your head. 1, and 2, and 3. A single with adagio sensibility. Single endilant turn, looking inside plie. Actually, look in 7. Look the same. And we'll just finish 8. Okay, let's mark the musical ones, please. Don't mark the legs. Find your en face. Okay, wherever your center is, important for you to gauge where is effacé, where is croisé. Okay, you have to find your front first. Let's try it, please. I want to, only long turn, I want the leg to second, then pass it. Yeah, just for me today. Second, from here, the foot, the knee is going to go up, the foot is going to go to pass it, arm, take it. Both arms reach top of your head. I want you to think your hands almost touching, not there. And beautiful oval to frame your head. Let's try it, please. Right foot in front. Feel great. You see, very end, even if you're feeling a little shaky, it's absolutely fine. But the question is, how do you fix it? Watch. I do this, you see? It's okay. It's okay. Don't let your upper body to show there's a problem. Oftentimes I see students do this. They exacerbate the problem. You don't need to add your shoulders and head and arm into the issue. Your issue is only with your legs. So therefore, just fix it. It's okay. You see? No problem. Same thing with the turn. You come around, something goes wrong, turn. It's okay, just fix it. If you let your upper body go, you're going to add a problem to the existing problem. Yeah, your upper body needs to be extra held so your leg have a chance to fix the balancing issue. Okay? All right. Leg from the back, bring to the side. Everyone, it is not a swing. It's not. It's a brush. Watch. You see? It is not a swing. Second. Then I can go wherever. Make sense? Same thing if I do other circumstances. Second, now I don't do a swing from there. Second, they're relevant. Yeah, important. So mechanically you understand from point A to point C, there's point B to connect to. And point B has to be correct. Otherwise, has effect negatively for what's after. So once again, look at my arm. Second. Yeah? One, now watch. Two, together. Together. Not one side overpowering the other. Shoulders down. Then the outcome will be positive. Okay? Let's try that again. Same thing with the right foot front, please. Let's do. We do. Let's do a tendu to the center. We do. Same tempo, but we did fit, tendu, front, back. And we do bounce off. One, this one, 1, 2, 3, pas de boule. Cross it arabesque. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and pas de boule. Fourth, a single on the word, armed, first position. Down, and in, 2, in front, and back. 1, 2, 3, pas de boule, change direction. I leave my head. I'm almost, again, the back bend. Behind the shoulders. 1, 2, 3, side, 2, 3, and pas de boule. Important, this could be 1, hold, because what's after that? It's that plie in preparation. You cannot rush that. Don't do this. 1, 2, 3, because once you get into 3, there's no return. Once you get into 3, there is no fixing. Therefore, you need to be ready at that coup de pied. This is the last stop. Now you're going to plie and it's time to go. Pas de boule. 1, 2, 3, now you go. Yeah? The plie cannot stop. Cannot stop. Plie. It's like a hydraulics. Plie. And the energy, it's much clear energy if that's the case. Yeah, it's like like a ball, like a basketball. You push through to the it bounces back. That's the reactive energy. What if you put this ball on the floor? Would it bounce back? No. Same idea. Right? 1, 2, 3, you go. You have so much energy, you have to control it. Yeah? So, can we try it? Ready? Challenging. The 3 tendu to the back, it caught me off the guard. I didn't think about it. What do we do? 1, 2, 3. I don't know what we do. You just have to be aware. The leg back, and then when you come in, my weight was like this. You have to make sure your weight is on the bottom of the foot. All 3 tendus. First one, fine. On the way back, I shift. Oh, there's nothing there. There's nothing there. Yeah? That's why the danger, I've been saying this all along, the danger, weight on the heel of the foot. It's absolutely dangerous, scary. The weight has to be where, everyone? Look at the 3 tendu to the back. Continue 3 to the back. You see? Continue, weight on the bottom of that foot. Shift a little bit to the heel, vulnerability. Scary. Yeah? Alright. Let's try it left. Try the left side, okay? Better second time. Just think about it, aware. It's so much better. Okay. Let's continue on, guys. Everybody doing okay? Friday. Last day of the week. Okay, let's just push a little harder. Yeah, push a little harder. Let's do it. Fondue one. Which the same leg amount. We're doing 1, 2, élargir, coup de pied. 1, 2, élargir, coup de pied. 1, arabesque. Élargir, coup de pied. Plier, effacer. Pas de bout. That's it. Left side. 1, 2. Match the feeling with your head and this hand. Reach. I don't know what I'm looking at. I don't know, but I know it's something lovely, something beautiful. Because I'm looking at it that way. You see, something very beautiful, and come back. 1 and 2. Plier. In. 1 and 2. 3 and 4. 5, 6, 7 and 8. Okay. Let's try, please. It's challenging. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's just collect ourselves. It's kind of like a trauma. Because it's hard. Especially at the end. Don't think about it, students, please. Don't think about it. Just do it. Push the floor away. You have a much better chance. Just don't analyze it. Just do it. Okay? Good job, you guys. It's very challenging. If I do a combination to a professional company dancer, I'll hear some complaints, believe me. I hear some negative body languages. I will see some body toward me, eyes rolling, something like this. That's why when I was a dancer, I often, I take school classes. I take school classes because it's structured. It's not allowing me to do this. Yeah? It's simple, classroom. So, what I'm trying to tell you, it's not easy, especially for younger students. Don't get disappointed and discouraged. If you feel like it's a mess, I can't, where's my leg? It's a part of the process. It's the process. Like everything you learn from the beginning. That's called learning process. One step at a time. Don't give up just because the first try didn't work. Okay? Follow the right instruction and keep going. I always said, especially sometimes I teach boys, and I told them, oftentimes you are most tired. I say to students, I say, when you do a tendu, you're exhausted. I know, I've been there for many, many years. That's often the sign of big improvement. It's coming up because your body is pushing to the limit. There will be a leap forward. Then you will reach to the tiredness again. That's when I do a plie, I'm exhausted. It is like that. My job to tell you, I know, I recognize, I know that. And I tell you it's normal, okay? Having that said, let's do this combination again. Was it better? I think it was better second time. Yeah, good job. Very good. It's simple. We do en face, right foot in front. Tendu second, plie. And let's do a single period. You can do absolutely fine to passe relevant. Absolutely fine. But if you can, a single period left side. And a single en dehors finish. One more. One. One, fourth position, two this time. A single or double. Finish. Develop it we did before. Two. And single or double plie before we do the left side. Okay, let's mark music ones, please. Just be aware of your surroundings, okay? Just mark the terms. Is it okay? Same thing, a little faster. The mechanics the same. You have to reach the second position. Then watch this. Afterwards, don't do this. Your shoulder and your hips has to go. The minute I twist, I lose the support. I lose the structure in which we need it for the turn. Okay? All right. Let's stretch a little bit your calf or something, just analyze it. One of the most important things for me is not to do this. Not even a little bit. That's why I installed this movement to avoid this. This is the killer of the turn. You understand? This arm should never go past the center before you go onward turns to the other side. Okay? 1 and 2, plie. Go that way. Go to the right. Let's do the left foot. Left side. Right, left foot in front, please. En bas. Excellent. All right. Now just warm up your ankle a little bit and make sure everything is good. Let's do jumps. Let's do changement right away today. Yeah? So simple. We do fifth and fifth. 4, 5th and 5th, 3, 4, 2nd, 5th, 3, 4, 4th, 5th, 3, 4. Left side. In, up, 5th, up. Second, look at my hand, where my arm is. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. And we're done. Okay? The whole idea is not so big. And 2. Ready, please? Use your plie and be absolutely careful and diligent. Good job, guys. All right. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Lisa first. We do 1 and 2 and ensemble. 2 and 2 and ensemble. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7. Royal and 1 and 2, 3 and 4. 2 and 2, 3 and 4. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7. second time is more musical, I think. It's 6/8 better. Let's try. Mark music, please just mark with me. Nice. Thank you. Beautiful. You see the glissa? I need you to grab the glissa. Grab. Hold the fifth. Yeah? Then we do a third phrase. Still. Not this. 1, 2. You see? Fifth ensemble. Fifth ensemble. Come from fifth. Not swing. Swing. Then we call it, your dancing have no legs. What does that mean? Have no legs. Means there's no support. Be aware of it, okay? Let's try it. Right foot back. Fifth position, the most important. After glissa, before the ensemble, you have to grab that fifth. Hold that fifth. Feel comfortable. That's the comfort that I was talking about earlier. Yeah? Stretch your calf a little bit and reflect on what we need to do better the second time. What was the issue? I think the issue is that jeté, the timing of the jeté. 1 and 2, 3, 4, and. Land, 5, and hold. Down and deep. The timing of that, be aware. Okay? Let's do ourselves. And we'll do the last thing before the real round. We are so close. Just beautiful. For those of you being with us since how long? 6 months. For 2 months. Yeah? Just unbelievable. Most difficult time. And we have this to help us, you and me. You and me. All the instructions, Regina. I feel very grateful and fortunate. Let's try one more time. Right foot back, and then just repeat, okay? Victory. Another week. En face, right foot front, please. Thank you for a wonderful class. Thank you for being with us. Mr. Josh, will have some questions?
Yes, we have 3 questions.
Okay.
First question is, how to grand jeté straightly?
Grand jeté. We actually talked about it today. Have a lot to do with the position of preparation. So, let's say you did a chassé, yeah? And we go step. The common mistake is when you put your shoulder in front of your hip, your leg will never have a chance. It's like you're suppressing the leg. So the beauty of a grand jeté is the height. And this height, it is not vertical and down. It's a curve. The curve have to start shoulder back. You have to allow the grand battement to happen like that. You see? Not here. So full grand battement. Then you have to create a curve, not down. By extend the leg forward, then you land toe ball heel. So in your head it has to go a curve. Grand jeté should never go up and down. Up, extend, then you land. Okay, that happens, the exercise grand battement. Today we had a combination like this. 1, 2, you see? Watch. 3, where's my body? Back. The initial height is very important. Then after that, you maintain the height, not jump, but hold on to the leg. That's why in the class I always talk about, before the leg, you have to do what? Higher. That half foot of elevation is going to be responsible to create a beautiful curve for you to finish it. Okay, next.
Next one, how to stop a turn gracefully?
Or let's say the turn is passé, yeah, common, passé. Called small period. Small period, not the grand period. Small period, passé position. All turns in passé position ideally has to finish on passé position. Then you choose to finish wherever you might be. So, in order to do this, the knee, after let's say you did 2 turns, 1, 2, before you come down, this knee has to lift, then come to wherever. So you have to think, if you do double period, has to do 2 turns, complete 2 turns in passé position. Ideally finish it in passé position, then we go to various finishing positions. Make sense? So, what I don't want you to do is that. You have to, wherever you turn, stay. Now you come down. That's graceful, because if you choose to come down, not you had to. That's the idea. Okay?
Thank you. Next question. Pirouette and dehors from force plie attitude derrière. At what point does the body weight move toward to finish it? Controlled?
Attitude back.
Mm-hmm.
Attitude back turned. The preparation is different from regular turn. Attitude back, the back foot is straight for me. Look at my back leg. Plie. Now your attitude. This preparation is different if we have to do from fourth position to pass. Because we both need bend, correct? Bend. But if the turn is attitude area, you don't bend the back leg. The back leg is straight. You only pressing plie on the front leg. Then attitude. Then you turn. The back leg is from straight leg to attitude back. Yeah? So the leg cannot be relevé, then up. Watch my leg. You see? Leg has to come up at the same time with the relevé in the front leg. The only thing different, very important, your preparation, the back knee is straight. Just like attitude on the dome, we don't bend. Back knee is straight to attitude. Same thing on the wall. Back knee is straight to attitude. Okay? So be aware of that. I think you might be doing this. The back knee has to be in stretched position. Okay?
Last one. How to execute batu more cleanly?
Position. Batu, it's a jump. We're talking about jump. Okay. We talk about this. Batu is a side, in. It has to go to the side. What you're talking about, not clean, is a lot of extra body movements created by the legs are not cutting side to side. If you add a little bit element of front back, it's going to create a lot of disturbance. That feeling causing you to think, why it's not clean, I don't feel inadequate. If you do your leg all to the side, then you will have no extra movements, therefore it's clean. Okay, so do everything you could to avoid batu from back. It's impossible. There's no way you can fix it. Now watch me. I'm going to do this, show you. One more time. My leg goes side, in. What if you have to do this? It's impossible. It's not possible. So I want to give you exercise on the ball. Flex your foot. You can have your hands on the waist. Just do this. So you create the muscle memory. You create a muscular structure. You create familiarity of side to side with the support of the ball. Then hold on to the ball. 2 hands on the ball. Hold on to it. Use the ball. Then you come to center. One step at a time. But the most important thing you should not do is the front and back. Do some exercises I just told you. It will help you a lot. With that, have a wonderful weekend. Thank you so much. Thank you. Have a wonderful, safe weekend. Okay? Bye-bye.